Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Jake Brockhoff. Training camp is only 3 days and 2 practices old, so there's obviously plenty of time left before the real roster decisions have to be made. However, there are some big storylines already coming out of Steelers camp. One being Roman Wilson, who's entering the most important training camp of his young career. Wilson hasn't had a perfect start to camp. He had a miscommunication on a play with Aaron Rodgers on Wednesday and just missed a diving catch on Thursday. But for the most part, there are 2 excellent signs for Wilson we can already see. One is that he seems to be getting a ton of opportunities. Second, he seems to be making the most of them. It was widely assumed Wilson would start camp taking snaps over Jeremy Bernard, and that's how it's been through the first 2 days. In their limited snaps, Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph haven't been shy to target Wilson, who received 4 targets during 11-on-11s on Thursday. Wilson has also been getting some work as a punt returner on each of the first 2 days. It's excellent that Wilson is getting these looks, and he seems to be taking advantage of them so far. It comes on the heels of a team bonding trip before camp in which Wilson hung out with Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers since gave him some support through the media and has clearly given the young receiver a chance to put his stamp on this training camp. Of course, Wilson will need to keep it up. He's had some nice moments in camp last year and made some big plays last preseason as well, but that didn't translate when the games mattered. It's very important for Wilson to keep this momentum rolling throughout the rest of camp and into the regular season. If he can, that would be huge for the offense. It would take even more attention away from DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman Jr. An emergence from Wilson would also take some pressure off of Jeremy Bernard's shoulders and allow him to slowly grow into his own role. Wilson can help far more than just himself by keeping his good vibes going. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.